Hi Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do a reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, so Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Two cards for Scorpio for their highest good. A card. Nice. Wow. Okay. So you do have the cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life forces. So life force. So definitely, try to shift your energy to being high, being positive and everything. Okay. I do feel like you're going through a healing. But I feel like you need to start taking it easy, once you start, calming down and going within and just clearing your mind, you're going to start feeling better, which is nice. I like that. Then you have mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Yep. So we all have that special gift that we have, whether you know it or not. Like you can come into a room and you light up the room. People look at you, they smile at you just by looking at you. You have that healing persona off of you, like you are a healer, even if you don't know it, you are. I also feel like you're going through a healing also. But that's very nice. Like that. All right. So let's see what's going on. Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio for their highest good. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. One for the current. Nice. You guys came out really good. That's a new beginning right there. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to move my chair here. Okay, here we go. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. Oh. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, so you do have, you start off with the Fool card. The Fool card is talking about a new beginning, being on a new journey. Which is very nice. He's ready for it. You're ready for it, Scorpio. So it's looking very nice. You do have the Three of Pentacles for the situation. They want you to create something. Maybe you're going to have some kind of partnership here to collaborate something. I feel like you're being recognized for everything that you do, your hard work, the success that you have. I feel like you also are very supported also. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. You're very independent. Financially, you're very independent. You're independent just in general. You're independent. You know how to do things by yourself. I feel like you need to start trusting yourself also. With the Eight of Pentacles here, you've been working very hard to achieve the material success that you want. And I feel like your efforts are going to be paying off because there is some kind of promotion here. I feel like there is some kind of partnership here also. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is down here for the hopes and fears. There's going to be financial opportunities coming through. There's going to be news. There's going to be messages. You're going to be learning something new also. For the Eight of Swords here, you have the, for the, what you need to do now is take off that blindfold and really see things clearly. Okay. And for what you need to work on is, you're trying to contemplate a decision. You're like in a crossroads right now, trying to figure out which direction you want to take. Wow. Okay. So, but there's something here you're not seeing also. So, because you have the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords with the blindfold on their faces, and you really need to take that blindfold off to see something, in reality. And then for the outcome, you do have the Six of Swords, and you are definitely going to better times, calmer waters, leaving the obstacles behind. So nice. All right, Scorpio, good for you. All right, Scorpio, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Fool. Why is the Fool here? One more card. So definitely there's a end of a cycle because there's a new beginning here. So it's really nice. Your luck is changing for the better. And karma is here. Like, you know, you don't have to worry about anything, you know, like if anything has been done wrong to you, karma is here. You know, just let them do it. Let the universe handle it. Let God handle it. Whoever you pray to, let them handle it. You do have the Two of Cups, so you are definitely making some kind of decision. But I also feel like there's somebody in your life that you have some kind of relationship with, of course, or it could just be somebody who's close to you. I feel like you have a good connection with them. There is an offer coming in to be presented to you also. I feel like you need to trust your higher self also. And okay, yeah, and the decision that's there. The Page of Pentacles is here. And why is the Page of Pentacles here for the situation? One more card. Yeah, definitely a big decision that's coming in. Okay, so you do have the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. But you started off with the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is talking about being recognized, you know, working hard or working with others. I also feel like you need to create something. Maybe you're trying to create like a side job, or maybe you need to create something to bring in that constant resource, you know, material success that you want. I also feel like there is definitely some kind of partnership here. There is, and I feel like, you know, you have a lot of support behind you also, but I feel like you're trying to do everything. You know, you're very overworked, and you're trying to juggle everything from your work to this thing to that thing, and you're just like trying to juggle it all, including your family, your finances, everything. You're trying to do everything at once. They're asking you to take it easy, okay? Then you have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is saying that you're definitely walking and leaving something behind, and it could be some kind of partnership or some kind of work, something like maybe it's something that you had on the side, or maybe you're just leaving something like some kind of, it could be your work. I keep getting work. But there's some kind of partnership that you're going to be leaving behind, okay? And you need to also be leaving this, trying to juggle everything behind also, because you really need to start taking it easy. You have the Nine of Pentacles here for the past, and the Nine of Pentacles is talking about being very independent, trusting yourself and the decisions that you're making. And you have that material success, so it's good. I feel like that's now, but you need to really trust yourself, okay, in everything that you're doing. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. And why is the Eight of Pentacles here for? What's hidden? Nice. Wow. Okay, so, you know, when you have the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're achieving that material success. You know, you're working very hard. You're seeing the results from all that hard work. You know, you're in a constant work, you know, and you're achieving that material success. I feel like, you know, you continue to do what you need to do, you know, to keep getting that material success, because it's going to lead you to this Ten of Cups. You know, you've been working very hard, and it's leading you to this happiness right here. You're having enough for your friends and family. All those efforts that you're putting in, it accomplished you to have that material success. So it's nice. You're going to have that. So it's good. I also feel like there could be some kind of promotion here, like stepping back in, being the leader, getting a leader position here for some of you guys. Also in your workplace. I also feel the Emperor is here, that I feel like you need to step back into your power and be the leader that you are. Like really take control of everything that you need to, make better decisions, make wise decisions also, because you're very stern, you're very stable, you know how to handle things, and you're also very stable because you put in a lot of work in your work, you know, a lot of effort in your work. You're a constant, you know what you need to do to bring in that material success, is what they're saying. Okay, so really, wow, this is nice. So you really know that you're able to achieve what you want. You know, be the leader that you are. Okay, step back into your power. And then you have the you have the Page of Pentacles. And why is the Page of Pentacles here? On my card. So you had, oh, you had the Page of Pentacles twice. Look at that. That's good. So Scorpio, you have a Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles in this deck. So two different decks, two the same position. So it's like, that's very nice. I like that. So with the Page of Pentacles here twice, you're definitely, there's definitely some financial opportunities here. I feel like you're definitely going to learn something new. I also feel like you're making a decision. I feel like you need to find your patience also with everything that's going on. Really take it easy when you're making decisions. Also, be calm about things. You're going to be learning something new. Use your finances wisely, okay? Try to be careful with your finances. Really look at everything before you start making decisions. And I feel like you're going to be making decisions very soon with that. Because you're reaping the rewards. All that hard work is paying off, so it's nice. It's very nice. Very nice, you guys. I also feel like there's some kind of news, financial news that is coming in, or just some kind of news that's coming in for you, so pay attention. And there you could also be starting a new project, so it's good. Very nice. And why is the Eight of Swords here for what you need to do now? One more card. Wow. All right, so there you do start off with the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is here, and she's, you know, if you see this person here, whether you're male or female, you know, she's got a blindfold across her, right? She doesn't bother to take it off. You know, her hands, her arms are not tied down. You know, she doesn't bother because she doesn't want to see everything. You know, she doesn't want to deal with the things that's going on in her life. And they're asking you to really try to deal with that, okay? Because there's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anxiety here. There's just a lot here. They want you to try to move forward because for some reason I feel like you're feeling like you can't move forward. You know, you're bringing in the results, you know, you're doing the job, you know, but there's something here about like you feel like you can't leave it. You feel like you can't move from it. And they're asking you to try your best to do that, okay? Because it's leaving you anger. There's anger here. There's frustration here. You are being recognized for everything that you're doing, you know, and you do have a lot of support behind you. And they're asking you to try to leave that anger, okay? But to see things clearly about everything that's going on in your life, okay? Wow. And then you have the Two of Swords here. Oh, okay. One more card. Two cards, please, for the Two of Swords. Okay, so you do have the Two of Swords here, and you are at a crossroads right now. You're trying to make a decision about something. They're really asking you to take your time, to really be objective, to really see everything for what it is, okay? See everything, even if it gets you angry, really see the situation before you start making any decisions, okay? Because you need to. Have patience for everything. Let go of anything that's unnecessary for you, like your anger, your frustration. Let it go. Just do what you need to do to make this decision, but be very objective. Like really take it easy, take it slow on that, okay? Because you need to. Find your patience and be calm about things also. And with the Chariot card here, I feel like you need to start taking control of everything that's in your life. I feel like you're working a lot. I feel like you're very overly worked. I feel like you are reaping the rewards. You are doing what you need to do, but you're very exhausted. I feel like you're tired, and I feel like you need to start taking control of things better in your life. I also feel like that you are definitely going to be moving forward. I feel like there is going to be a lot of success for you because you're that kind of person that, you know, when you work, you get it done, you know, but they want you to, there's also celebration here of some kind, if I didn't mention that here, so there is. And then you have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and that just came out, so I'm just going to take that with it. Have gratitude for everything, even if it seems like there's nothing to be grateful for, there is, okay? Have gratitude for everything that's there. I feel like you need to see all of your accomplishments and for you to be content with what you have right now, okay? Yeah. And then you have the Six of Swords. And why is the Six of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Oh, okay. One more card. Wow. It seems like there's something here about your career. I feel like you're going to be switching careers, or you're going to be leaving your career, your job, or something like that, because I feel like there's something here that you're leaving. You know, you've been working very hard. You're working, you're making the effort. You know, you're working very hard. You're seeing the material success, but I feel like it's very overwhelming for you. I feel like all you're trying to do is trying to create a strong foundation. I don't know who that message was, but that was for somebody. Okay, I feel like you're going to leave some kind of career. Okay, if that resonated with you, then that was your message. And I feel like you're going to leave that career because you're very overwhelmed with it. For everyone else, I feel like you do have the Six of Swords, and you are leaving something behind. There are better times coming towards you, you know, because you have worked so hard for everything that you have. You know, you're reaping the rewards, the material success, the stability. You know, you're gonna reap that, so it's good. It's very nice. I feel like there's wealth here. I feel like there's happiness here. I feel like you're establishing yourself and creating a strong foundation. Um, and I feel like you're making wise decisions with your finances. So it's very nice. Very, very good. Very nice, you guys. Scorpio, you're just like really good. Really take the time to meditate and clear your mind, okay, so you can make better decisions. There is a lot of stuff that you're trying to create, a lot of stuff that you're trying to leave also. But you need to find patience and let go of that anger too, because you have some kind of anger here that you're still carrying with you. But there is new beginnings here, definitely. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.